Well, Civ crashed when I was loading the save, is what happened there. Hey, Itlims, thank you very much for the donation. Normally we'd be taking a break right around now too, but not right now. Load. Okay, let's try that again. I like everything that we did. I like everything about our position. It was just one mistake, forgetting to get the Iroquois to go and attack someone else. Everything else, I'm super happy with our position. Felt very, very comfortable. Just got to make sure to bribe the big guys to go somewhere else. So I don't know if we can do that from turn 1. It would be nice if we could. Oh, they don't have even Montreal at this point. That's interesting. Trade. Would you like to declare war on anyone? No? That can be the other problem. If they're not... Well, you're not going to do China. That would be silly. If they're not willing to declare war on anyone else, then we might actually be screwed. Oops. Alright, you're at least willing to consider going to war against Napoleon. For too much. Or, sorry. Was that China or Napoleon that I tried earlier? Okay, same thing. The thing is, it's not Austria that's the problem, it's the Iroquois. Well, we're going to try them in a couple of turns when we maybe have more to trade away to them. But yeah, if they're not willing to do that at all, then we're going to be in some rough shape. We can sell some iron. That's how we started the video. Selling 5 iron over here for what, 225. Oh, and I think we used that money to buy walls over here in Brussels. There we go. Next turn. Do. We're not going to take a break because we're only going to go for another hour. Or 55 minutes at this point. So it's fine. So again, I had those pikemen sitting around in Bruges. Flipping of Vaduz was kind of annoying. And yeah, there's nothing Carthage can do. But the fact that they declared war, like, they declared this stupid war, which is probably encouraging the AI to dogpile a little bit. Choose production, we had the lighthouse there. I did build the walls in Ghent. I wanted walls in Ghent, so I did that. Actually, I think I did the stoneworks first. So we're going to try to repeat as much as possible. We're just going to see if making the different choice for diplomacy will make the big difference or not. If it doesn't, I guess we just got put in an unwinnable position. Like, see, he is demanding, and I don't want to, like, I'm not going to give you that. I'm not going to change that. And honestly, it's not going to be enough to stop the AI from declaring war on you anyway. Bombard these things. No, we failed to kill that one. That was annoying. I should have maybe done the city first. Doesn't matter. I probably did the same thing last time. Finished that workboat. Oh, what I forgot to do is change some of my production order around here to delay the workboat. But that's okay. Let's go. We want barracks. Because then we did start to build military units. That's the thing. I actually had a decent number for a war. Well, maybe not the Iroquois, although I could have put things in a better position. Your job is to go there. Your job is to go here and build a road. We should be able to replicate almost everything. I don't think I automated you. You know what? No, I sent you over here to put in the cotton, which is still good. I've been keeping an eye on things over here and China. She didn't have much of an army that we saw. Lots of warriors. Down here we did the Colosseum, and then I started on probably the barracks, because I wanted barracks, and I was starting to pump out military units over here. And we're fine. We can take any one. We could even take the Iroquois by themselves. No problem. But the fact that we had to split our armies around is pretty bad. Also, I should have moved troops to Ghent sooner, just because it is relatively isolated and bottlenecked. Building the walls here at some point was very, very good, which we did do last time. But I should have had military units here, because this bottleneck is slow. And there's a lot of ability for them to sort of occupy this space here and cut off my troops completely. Alright, let's try to bribe them one more time in the next turn. Or we could wait until they plant another city. Oh, right, we still have to meet everyone. Get some embassies over here. Is there anything I can trade to you? No. I could trade a little bit of iron. I can trade you a couple iron for 3 gold per turn. Thank you. Might have been able to do 2, or 4 rather. Probably 4. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Bombard. Vaduz is still Chinese. Workboat is still stuck there. Wish I'd changed the order here like I did last time. There's no reason not to open borders with her. Everything we're doing is screaming like, let's be friends forever. Yes, you can spread your religion to me, Boudica. Doesn't bother me one bit. Alright, let's try to bribe these guys again. Damn. The Celts. Now that we're meeting new people. When we meet everyone, we might be able to bribe them at that point. Barracks are done here. So then we wanted to get a couple of composite bowmen. I think, did I queue up 2 in Brussels? I think I did, actually. And then another one in Bruges when that finished. Something like that. And I'm just going to try to do my best to, like, copy things as best as I remember them. If we can't bribe the Iroquois to go to war with anyone else, then it probably just has to end the Let's Play. Because that's too much AI, like, dogpiling on. We moved all our troops over here to go after Vaduz. I suppose that might have been an overextension there, too. They do have a longswordman already. And I guess I should have, like, put up more red flags at that point and been like, you know, that's kind of scary. But we have friendship! And research agreements! And both AIs are like, research agreements, who needs that? I'm so mad. Okay, let's get that hooked up. That's done. We're going to start automating these workers a little sooner this time. Slightly less optimal, but that's okay. Hagia Sophia finished down here, which is fine. Bruce, we did build those walls, like, last episode. Last week, I should say. And bombard you and kill you. Oh, or not. Close. You know what also helped is a great general, actually. Pikeman, which is good. We could defend over here. Actually, I did send a pikeman over here, didn't I? Probably this guy from Bruges to go and babysit him. Which probably turned into be really good. No, I think he's finished doing this well before Vaduz flips over. So that's okay. I'm going to automate you. What we'll do is we'll wait until the World Congress gets founded and see if the Iroquois are willing to attack anyone else. If they're not... Because that is the one thing you've got to remember to check religiously. I haven't been playing enough Civ lately. Just this once a week for 2 hours. You got to check sending people into wars with others pretty religiously. Actually, I should see if China might be willing to attack Austria for a lot cheaper than vice versa. That would be nice. It's a lot of AIs being very peaceful around me. That is not good. And you were charging ridiculous amounts. Oh, that's a lot cheaper. I don't want to give you marble since it's my only one. But I'd give you some extra gold, like... And you probably value that a lot more. 10 gold per turn. Yeah. Hey, how about a defensive pact? There. I'm playing Belgium too. It's the defensive. It's the diplomatic game. Barracks were done, and then I think you only built one composite bowman here. I don't suppose you would do a defensive pact as well, would you? No. Just attack someone else. Workboat does nothing. Blow them up here. The thing is, this defensive pact, I don't think will stop her from declaring war if the Iroquois ask her to do it. Which is what happened, is the Iroquois asked her to declare war against me. One turn to education. So one thing we could do is not do a research agreement with Austria, since they are the tech leader. Here, let's try to do a research agreement over here. Oh, you don't have the... Oh, we don't have the money. Okay, fair enough. Again, it's going to shoot there. I'm going to try to sneak the workboat out over here. So we researched the compass after that to get our ships, which actually I think did an excellent job. Move you back. Oh yeah, we don't have engineering or whatever. Oh, we don't have a road there. That's what's going on. You're going there, which is still fine. So at this point, I should really move like one archer into Ghent. Is what I should have done last time, just as a precaution. I was very careful about here, but I didn't give enough weight to the Iroquois. You, I will build that and then probably automate you. You're there. You can go hang out in Bruges. Fortify up there. So basically the same thing. You're the tech leader, but you know what? I've got to do research agreements with someone. It's certainly a good and fine idea. China, I don't think was willing to attack anyone. Now, putting that in Ghent doesn't change anything. It's just a diplomatic game. And if the AI is not willing to not be a jerk, then I don't know. If the Iroquois just attacked me by themselves, I might have been able to move enough troops over there, although it seems pretty unlikely. Yeah, you didn't have enough money, so I want to trace that to the Iroquois instead. Like, I really want... Everything I'm doing was disenfranchising them, or disincentivizing them from attacking me. You know, we'll do some cotton. I won't give you free money. I will not give in to that. More composite bowmen. So now... Oh, we don't have our ship tech yet. Let's get our university going. Lighthouse got finished there. I don't remember what we queued up here afterwards. We may have been debating a circus. Library. I think it's probably workshop into more buildings. Sit you here so you can bombard some more Carthaginian ships. Workboat, sit tight for now. Bowmen, stay where you are. So yeah, we'll wait until World Congress so we can see more people. You stay there. Worker, you're all done. I'm just going to automate you then. And then we'll pull back this spearman. Go here, defend against potential elephants and whatnot. Mutual open borders sounds good. I'm just everybody's friend. That's all. Catholicism being spread. I'm okay with that. Workboat hangout. And yeah, we don't have a big army. I suppose if I were to look, let's even look at demographics. I'm not last for demographics. There are 10 of us, but it's pretty bad. And I do like to aim, that's the other thing I keep forgetting. I like to aim for the middle of the pack. So with 10 civilizations, I should be 5th for soldiers. So maybe building a few more makes sense. Although we have this, as soon as Compass finishes, I'm going to be building ships. Which I think is fine. Yeah, we're going to wait until we get the World Congress, and then hopefully we can tell them to attack someone else that we just haven't met yet. Do that. Great mosque was built somewhere. Much bombard. I mean, at this point, last time, we were still contemplating going after Carthage, which we should still be able to do. Okay, we got walls over here in Ghent. We do need a few things, including more religious buildings, which would be good. I think we go for the workshop. I think it's what we went last time. The idea, get the construction base, build everything else a little bit faster. Tech also good, though. If we could get the gunpowder a little sooner. And I mean, if we do want to do an attack, we do have to think about timing for these things. And being able to, like, the big thing is getting artillery. Like, on the higher difficulties, just sort of holding still until you get that is viable. You could maybe do something with a rush of a trebuchet, but right now, I don't know. Fortify up there. And a little bit more. Thank you. See, we can be good friends forever. Oh, I should check. No, they still don't have enough money. Gotta wait for them to have 200 so we can get a research agreement. Which they might go and violate again. It's like the world created a coalition against me, even though I have no aggressive expansion. All right, Bruges, you do have the barracks. Your job is going to be to put out a little bit more units. We could maybe get a couple of swordmen out, which we didn't do last time, and might be a decent idea. So barrage is good. I suppose with this guy buzzing around, we'll go ahead and we'll move. There's not really a good spot for another archer. I suppose maybe on that hill. They definitely need a meleeer. I suppose I could pull back out of Bruges. If I'm building military units there, I can do that and just solidify Ghent a bit. But even with a trio of units over here, which is a lot, we won't really be able to stop the Iroquois war machine if they do come this way. Really do have to convince them to go somewhere else. And, you know, to not break their freaking science agreement with me. What the hell? You know what, why don't I just buy this tile? There we go. Good. You sit tight. I'm going to automate that worker. Compass going to finish. And then, yeah, it was up to machinery for the ironworks, but also the crossbowmen. Very good units. Would be relevant if, you know, anyone happens to declare war on me as well. No, I'm still going to use the same reasoning with my spy. I want someone who's ahead of me in tech, but not one of the tech leaders, and the Iroquois were. So I'm not going to put my spy in their capital, same as last time. I suppose I can always put it in another city of theirs, which is unlikely to have a defensive spy, and might still have a lot of science like potential. Yeah, you just sit tight. We've got no one to shoot at right now. Cargo ships. See, we were keeping our trade route with the Iroquois to keep being friendly over there. Be very nice to do that. They almost have enough. I could even go and give them a loan, although that's just going to be more relationships for them to break with me. Just going to have to wait for them to legitimately get up to 200 and then try to set up a research agreement. Also, it'd be really nice if I get a friendship agreement with China, because that would at least be another free unit if someone declared war on me, but they're not interested because they suck. Come on, China. We've been friends the entire game, but friendship agreement, nope, they're unwilling. And yeah, I'll leave you here for shooting vision. That would be pretty good too, actually. Yeah, that'll be fine. Pew! Monkey O'Doom, thanks for the sub. Listen, Carthage. No. I might have to go and threaten her cities for it to do anything. And or build up a much larger military. Of course I'll have a research agreement with you, Hiawatha. We are, after all, best friends. You would never, ever, ever consider attacking me, right? Shiny things the most. All right. I'm just going to stay fortified here. University is done, and we can build our galleasses. So again, I'll probably build 2 and then buy the 3rd one, which I will be able to do. I've got negative happiness right now, which is too bad. I don't have tons of iron, so I'm not selling any of that off. You sit tight where you are. And again, we'll wait until... we should be entering World Congress stage very soon, I think. We could consider... And I've been neglecting, because, again, during the live streams, I try to go too fast. I have very much been neglecting city-states. You know what? Oh, I don't have enough to buy a caravan. Next turn, I will. I'm going to try to get my trade caravans up and then set some trade routes to here, if nothing else. It's free relationship boost. It's going to be friendship, not alliance, but it's still a thing. We're going to give you the drill promotion. And stand you right outside the city. We will want to get another archer in here at some point. And, oh, I can't reach. You know, I think Brussels is pretty safe at this point. We do still have the extra fire cover, so I'll put you in Bruges. I could try to do another round of bribery here. I think he's still going to be unwilling to declare war on anyone else. It'd be great if he went against Austria. But no. France? No. Like, he's not literally, he's literally unwilling. He's like, no, I'm way too much of a pacifist for that. Like, he's not even asking a ridiculous amount. He's just not offering anything. Would you do it for a reasonable price now? You still want the marble, and then you'll probably want like 10 gold per turn, which is double plus on good. Carthage? Oh. No, not interested in Carthage. The Iroquois? Probably kill you. No. No. If I had an extra resource I wasn't trading away to her, like if I denied her any future cotton, that might be a possibility. Workshop is done. So, clearly we want universities up and running, so let's do that. I think I missed a sub. Beta! Thank you very much for subscribing. Leave you there. Whoa! China's got their Choconu now. Listen, China. Austria is totally willing to declare war on you. You know what? How much is it? Now I'm worried about China declaring war on me. And if I don't offer you this, it'll be what? Oh, let's throw in all the iron. It's 322 gold. 322 gold, she'd declare war on China. You know what? I like it. You know why? Because they're in such an awkward position between the two of them. They're almost very, very, very unlikely to actually be able to do any damage, which is good, so no one will snowball. It'll keep China with her Choconu busy, which at this point I'm very concerned about. The fact that China's never been willing to sign a friendship agreement with me and now has Chokonus make me think that there's a good chance she might declare war on me. Also, China has no other targets that are really viable other than me. So yes, you guys go to war with each other. I still don't know what the fuck to do about the Iroquois. On the bright side, it means that I don't have to keep as many defenses over here. So I can focus on the people who are just being annoying. Like these guys. They're trying to come in here. Chariot archers? Really? Whatever there, bro. So Bruges is probably a lot safer. I'll keep, one swordman in front or something like that, but... what we could do is put swordman there, composite there from behind. That protects us against those guys. I'm going to stay where I am with that unit. Those are my galleasses, which are going to be great. Maybe I'll go up to like 4 or 5 of them, then bring that against Carthage. I mean, there's a limit to how much I can bombard. Especially with the vision here. In fact, probably only 3 ships will be able to bombard. Unless there's water here, in which case I might be able to get 4. But then I do have to get in here, and that's a bit awkward. I'm actually not sure we can take Carthage itself with that. But if she's got any more cities on the east coast, then we will be able to. Aha! There's Vaduz. Just converted over. And what did it kill? Oh, it's doing the thing where it doesn't have a stupid tag over its head. Oh, this is China. Who's current? Oh, Vaduz is getting angry with me because I'm standing in it. Okay, it's China, and I think it might have killed a Austrian scout. Yeah, that's a lot of Choconu. I don't know if they had those last time, or maybe I was just too distracted. That's really annoying with that. Really annoying Austria with that scout. Let's move back over here with that. That'll be fine. All right, we need to meet everyone. So we can do more different negotiations. So this will not preclude Austria joining in a war against me if the Iroquois bribe them. Oh, it wasn't a bribe last time. It was, hey, do you wanna? And they're like, sure, sounds good. Okay, no, I don't want to shoot with the composite bowman. Pick someone else, because then I can do this. There we go. I can't one-shot that. That's too bad. So we will focus on this guy, since he threatens a couple of ranged units, and that's not good. We can move this unit out of there as well. And then move you there. Gallius, you're taking naval combat bonus. I'm going to scoot you up one, and then... not quite one-shot that guy. Too bad. Okay. I wonder if they'd be willing to declare war on Austria now that Austria's in a war. You have a bunch of money. We might be able to make something work. You want cotton. You're the only one looking for cotton right now. Alright. Now I have slightly more money to offer the Iroquois. Oh! We got our spy! Renaissance era. There we go. Things are happening. So, I'm going to do the same thing where I put it in Carthage. Which has a couple of texts that I don't have. I probably have texts they don't have, but, you know, that's fine. Let's get the experience points of killing it that way. And do that. And this one can just rest. Listen, Iroquois. Just out of curiosity, would you go for Austria now? She's vulnerable. God, of course you wouldn't. Not Carthage. The Celts. You are not a pacifist. Don't pretend you're a pacifist. I don't trust you. For good reason. Yeah, this war is going to be like basically a Cold War, and that makes me very, very happy. You're doing that, you're doing that. I guess you just sit there for now. And yet, this little strip of road is actually not great. The sooner I move some ships over here, the easier it'll be to sort of cut through this area. Well, it's not a problem as long as Vaduz stays there. Oh, I was going to buy a caravan. Caravan to Yerevan. Caravan to Yerevan. Scooch backwards. Do that. Let's say from Brussels. Buy the caravan. I was going to buy a ship with that, but that's okay. I don't want to delay my universities any more than this. I mean, building up an army is good. But come on, universities, man. I think I delayed my sword that was supposed to go stand in this tile here, so we'll do that. You rest. Actually, I think one of these was originally going to go stand there. You've got no one to shoot at, so we'll have you wait. Actually, how come we didn't get the World Congress? Are people being, like, worse about doing things this time? Go hide in the city. Bombard. You go in the city as well. Rest a turn. Rest. Caravan to Yerevan. Boom. Could use some extra scouting, too. Thanks for the sub, the POV, and the resub, MJQ. Thank you very much. Yeah, give me more gold. I really should set out some actual scouts. Because now we don't know what's in the fog of war. We don't know who we can bribe. Are we peace? Oh, we're not peace blocked. Nice. Very nice. Gallus is done. Since we're not going to buy one, I guess we'll just keep building. We could pop out another caravan, but no. I'm still hoping. We're going to grab the wagon train, which should be worth a lot of money. Yep, 11 gold. You're going to go for naval superiority. I guess just rest there. That's going to be fine enough. Vaduz is not flipping this time, which is interesting. Yeah, go instead near Bruges. You stay there. You stay there. A lot of units over there. Is this one actually Bombard Range of Grand River? No, it's not. Good. Hiawatha entered the Renaissance. We got our machinery. Universities are done. Good. Why don't you throw down a barracks? You'll have decent production. You're near a possible front. That's going to be okay. So at this point, we have to decide where we go. We've got some very core things. We could go straight, say, down to chemistry, which will give us, first of all, chemistry is pretty amazing for some extra production, but it would give us some gunpowder tech and cannons, and we could use that as a first war. It doesn't have, quite the potential of artillery, but it's pretty good. It also doesn't really delay anything else that we critically need. Although, ooh, the chocolaterie. Feels like we do need to get our unique building as soon as possible, but I think I'm really tempted to do this. I think we can live without better ships. Although, if we did get the Caravel plus the galleasses should be able to conquer a lot of coastal cities. I mean, it's not that much of a coastal map, and yet there's still a rich set of targets available. So astronomy is definitely a possibility. It's also the fastest way for us to unlock the Renaissance era. When is our next social policy? 32 turns. Okay. Which is a little slow. 32 turns, which means we do have time. That would be 25 turns if we go through gunpowder. 25 turns if we go for the printing press, which gives us the chocolate shop. 12 turns this way. Physics is required for both of these. I think we're going to go up the military branch. I think that there's going to be inevitably a lot of tension that remains with China. So I would like, because they really don't have any other targets. So I think I would like to be in a position where I could go after China and clear them out while continuing to play politics over here. If I can ever get the Iroquois to attack anyone else, which might never, ever, ever happen.